Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Ben Capozzi with Broad Shoulders Farm in beautiful Sutherland, Virginia, Zone 7. Today is Friday, March 26th, and I'm out collecting eggs, but I also wanted to do a quick update on what's going on in the winter quarters / future pumpkin and squash patch. Big change started yesterday, so I'll flip the camera around and I'll fill you in real quick. All right, so just to recap, this space back here, winter quarters, it's about 110 by 40, is what I would like to use as part of the market garden, which is over there past the Bantam Run and all that. But I'd like to use this for growing squash and pumpkins. The problem is there's this long series of grapevines that have been completely overrun with honeysuckle, Japanese honeysuckle, and just dominated it, and it's been untended for almost 3 decades since my wife's grandfather passed. So back in, I think the day after Christmas, I put all 3 of my main laying flocks, my eldest gals, who actually just turned 3 on the 18th of this month, in here, and they've been working in here ever since. And the idea is that every year this will be in December and February, this will be where, in January and February, this will be where the birds go to overwinter. I'm working on building a larger, comfy structure for them. And while they're here, they poop it all up and add tons of fertility for heavy feeding plants like pumpkins and squashes. And I may even grow corn back here too. But as you can see, the chickens have done a pretty good job. I mean, they've done what they can, but this row is, 80 feet long or so. And it's more than they can handle. They're doing a nice job clearing out the sod and the turf, and but they really can't do anything with the honeysuckle, despite the fact that I've seen them jumping up and plucking off the leaves. So we brought in a heavier crew. And there's one of them. There's Halo. My friend Amie with Franchesca's Dawn farm here in Halifax. I was talking to her jokingly about, I need to borrow some goats to come and eat some of this honeysuckle, and she said they would totally do it, and she actually had a few that she wouldn't mind loaning me so that they could fatten up over here. So they've been in here since about 4 o'clock yesterday, so not even 24 hours, and they immediately went to work. Like, they started climbing on the honeysuckle and gnawing on it, so it's great. Right now it's a crazy spring day. It's 80 degrees already, so it's actually quite hot. So they're taking a break in the shade, and you see many of the chickens. They look like they're dead, but they're actually sunbathing when they do their crazy sprawled out thing. Any chicken keepers know what I'm talking about. So that's Halo. She sent me, Amie brought over 3 does and a buck. So we have Halo, Joy Jr., and Mr. Val. And their job is to eat as much of this honeysuckle as they can. And I asked Amie about how long she thought it would take, because I've never worked with goats before. And I was, a couple months, and she said 2 weeks. She said, we'll check in after a week and see how it's going. And if it's not going fast enough, she'll bring over some more goats, which is not only impressive, but also great, because I would really like to get this cleared off as quickly as possible so that I can come in with a chainsaw, bring down these taller volunteer pecans, and there's some kind of junk trees in here. There's hackberry, there's sumac. Get as much of this eaten and cleared away as possible, and then come in here and burn the whole thing. Burn it, because that was originally my plan. I was just going to create a big bonfire and burn it, even with all the live greenery still on the honeysuckle, because it's an evergreen plant. Hey, Halo. Goats are weird, I'm not gonna lie. So there is a bunch of rubbish piled up in here. There's discarded building materials. So even with the goats coming in here and doing their job, I'm still gonna have to burn it all up. I mean, I need to burn the roots. I need to burn the top layer here of any seeds that have been dropped. I'm sure there's hundreds, thousands, if not tens of thousands of honeysuckle seeds that have been dropped in here over the decades. So all that's got to be burned. I've got to till it. I've got to shape the beds. I mean, there's quite a lot to do. But the quicker we can get going with clearing away the honeysuckle, which is what the goats have been brought on to do, the better. And if you look at some of the undergrowth, I mean, the chickens have done a nice job. They've carved out little paths that didn't used to be there. But this job is just way too big for the chickens. So they've done a good job. They're going to stay a little bit longer. The original plan is for the chickens to be in here just January and February, and then in March they go to this paddock. Here it is the end of March already, so that's not happening. I may have that paddock ready in time to get them out there in April, maybe mid-April. We'll see. I'm not in any rush to jumpstart my rotation program just yet. There's still plenty of planting to do. There's still a lot to do in the orchard, but there is a quick update on what's going on with the pumpkin patch. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Chickens are great. I love these guys. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, helpful critique are always welcome. If you want to say hey to the goats, feel free to. You can also follow the farm at Broad Shoulders Farm on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Please stay safe and continue to do so. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.